President Obama was talking to Medvedev from Russia, of course, and his mic was open and he didn't realize it. And he said something that might be a little telling. Let's watch and then we'll analyze.
My last election, yeah. After my election, I have more flexibility.
Yeah, I understand. I transmit this information to Vladimir and Medvedev.
So that's really interesting for a number of reasons. But my favorite part is, I will transmit this information to Vladimir. What are you in a James Bond movie?
I has it.
In this information, I jump in.
I jump in it.
Okay, after I pet my giraffe, my little tiny giraffe, I will transmit the information to Vladimir and he will decide what to do with it. Okay, all right, fantastic. But look, it's telling for a number of reasons. One, he's like, if I win the election, then I'll have more flexibility. Now, that's realpolitik, right? Now, progressives are somewhat encouraged by this because they're like, oh my God, see, if he wins the re-election, he'll have more flexibility, he'll do more things that are in our favor, having nothing to do with the Russian relations, but on other issues, right? I don't get too excited because my sense of President Obama after having tracked him all these years is that he's not an actual progressive. So he'll have more flexibility to do the somewhat conservative positions he's always wanted to do, like cut Social Security, Medicare, etc. So don't get too excited. Of course, Republicans, on the other hand, are like, I knew it. Oh my God. If he's reelected, he might actually follow some of his principles. Yeah, that would be fantastic. But like I just told you, I don't think his principles are what they think they are. So now, on the other hand, it also gives you a sense of who's in power in Russia. Because here's Medvedev, who's like, oh, okay, I'll take that information right back to Putin, and he'll decide what to do with it. Have I done a good job? Have I done a good job? It's a little embarrassing, dude. Okay, I know, you got it. You're a message taker for Putin. By the way, I use Putin because this is my favorite nickname of all time. I always think it's a joke, but it's not a joke. I've confirmed it 18 times. George W. Bush's nickname for Vladimir Putin was Putin. The man was a child. We had a child for president for 8 years. I looked into Putin's eyes, and I saw that he had a good soul. Oy, oy, oy. Imagine the laugh that Vladimir must have had after talking to George W. Bush.
I think about the other part of it. What I did hear also, because it's open mic gaff, as they call it. I said, can you believe it? The arrogance. President Obama expects to win the next election. What the hell you think he's running for? That was the big admission. Like, oh, we caught President Obama saying he's gonna win. How dare he? He says it on the trail. I mean, New Gary said I'm gonna be the nominee 15 times. How dare he run for something and actually expect to get it? Where's the controversy?